Hello everybody, welcome back to Wolfeei. Today we're live on stream, baby. Let's go. We're live. What's up, chat? The chat's somewhere on the screen here. Over here. Yep. Anyways, the games for MCC Rising have been announced, and maybe contrary to popular belief, it's not actually all the games, but it's pretty much all the games. There's 12 games in the roster for this event, and the 3 missing games I think we determined was survival games, Parkour Tag, and another one, Bingo. I think those are the 3 missing games entirely from this roster. So yeah, those games, no percent chance of them getting played. Makes sense. SG was in the 2 most recent events.
I love Wolfeei Mogul Mail.
That's a TTS message. Forgot that was turned on. Anyways, Parkour Tag hasn't been in since Pride, so some people were a little bummed about that. And Bingo, I think, is fine to not be included. I think it's fine. Anyways. Yeah, the games have been announced, and this selection is very interesting. Very interesting. We kind of analyzed it a little bit to look at the, possible game roster, game order that we could make out of this, and I did end up making a list that the chat did seem to be mostly in agreement with. That would be the most interesting. Something that is important to note is the balance of games here is a 3-4-5 split. 3 PvP games with Meltdown, Sky Battle, and Battle Box. 4 team games with Build Mart, SOT, Grid Runners, and Railroad Rush, and then the remaining 5 games being all movement games, which is Ace Race, Parkour Warrior, Rocket Spleef Rush, Hole in the Wall, and To Get to Your Side, which has a remix. We don't know what the remix of To Get to Your Side is, but very interesting to see that on this selection of games. Either way, the resulting list of games that we ended up picking for an ideal game roster, I think from a playing one MCC ever experience, is the following. We think it would be fun to play pretty much all the unique games. The only island game that's in this image that is not skipped would be Sky Battle, because Sky Battle being played in the event is quite different than how you play it in MCCI, but that doesn't matter. Either way, oh, hello. To Get Your Side first would be fun. It's a remix. It's kind of a risky little thing, so it'd be a fun first game. Grid Runners would be a nice little first team game. I think it's the one that kind of introduces you the most into what team games are kind of like. Sky Battle was picked here third just because it was a remaining slot that we had. SOT mid-game. Last year's SOT for Rising was tragic, so maybe the people will learn a little bit this time, but I'm really hoping it's still not played last because, God, that would be a lot of pressure, and, poor Rising players. Let's play SOT first half, guys. I think that'd be a good idea. Sense of Time first half. You shouldn't skip it because it's a legendary MCC game, so never skip it. Anyways, Build Mart would be a fun little first game for the second half. Ace Race should be like maybe late game. I think Ace Race is one of the more hyped up games for Rising, so it'd be nice to see that late. And then a Railroad Rush Meltdown combo at the end. Railroad Rush has a fun little vibe to it. Could be a nice little late team game. And then Meltdown is the most fitting last final game for MCC Rising, because I think Meltdown is a game that they should try to play. I think it is a very unique game, and also it is a high risk, high reward game. If you die early, you typically might lose a bit of motivation to win, because it's almost impossible to win once you do really poorly on Meltdown. So saving that until last is probably best, because otherwise you're gonna sit through the rest of the event having this mentality of, oh, I can't win, it's over. Best suited spot, last, Meltdown. Also, it's one of the more hype games that is in this roster. If I'm looking at this image, I feel like the most hype late games would pretty much be all the PvP games, and maybe SOT if the people learned how to play it, and that's about it. So anyways, that's the Rising games announced. Let me know your thoughts on these games and what you're hoping for. Thank you all for watching, and see you later. Goodbye.